Not the chips in the background. Hey y'all. Let me put my phone right here. Oh, oh crap. Am I still on? Sorry. Hello, you guys. Today gonna be a yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Today gonna be a chill little live. Cause I'm really I really need to take a nap, but my mom's gonna stay up. But I said, you know what? We can get on here and we can do something different today. I'm still gonna show y'all my digital products though, like I always do. But hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Man, it's the chips in the background for me. Zala done passed out. This chips get me every time. Let me pull up some stuff while people come in. Be a little more organized today. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna pull up Canva so y'all can see that. And then we're gonna pull up YouTube. Well, another YouTube. Um. Okay. Let me pull up this. Oh, and I'm gonna pull up ChatGPT. Cause we love us some TT. TT, now look, don't show out on this live. Cause you be acting like you don't know how to you be acting like you don't know how to answer. Be delay as hell. Okay, y'all. So sorry, I wanted to get all my screens pulled up, but hey, sis. Hey, thank you for holding me accountable. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't about to get on. I was tired, sis. But so I appreciate the little push because I needed it. And it's funny because I was just saying, I was like, man, if I get on live today, I really want to kind of show the people, other ways. Y'all know I get on here every single day and I talk about digital products and done for you digital products. And the reason why I do, y'all, I'm serious. I can't say this enough, is because this shit really do work. Like it really do. And it's probably the easiest, laziest side hustle I have ever came across. Like I get on live just to make some money. I'm just being completely honest with you, okay? And that's why I'm always like, if I can do this, I know y'all can do it too. Hey y'all, welcome in on TikTok. But if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Sierra Janae. Wife, mom of two. People said somebody sent me a message and was like, why you don't ever say you a digital marketing coach? And I'm like, girl, because I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. Baby, I'm just me. I'm just a mama. Okay. Thank you, sis. I'm just a mom that is passionate about helping other moms make money online, y'all. Like I really feel like, that's why you gotta be grateful. Because my upbringing was shitty. And like sometimes, you need to go through some shit in order to really appreciate life. And again, that's why I cannot say it enough why I'm so passionate about it. Thank you, sis, for the follow. Let me make sure I follow you back. Because I just be like, man, like y'all, why are we so conditioned to really be thinking like we gotta kill ourselves for some money? Fuck that. Where did we get that idea from? No, I be telling my kids, that's what my goddamn kids are so goddamn entitled now. But then I be like, you know what? As you should fucking be. As you should be, y'all. Sorry, I'm gonna eat some chips too. I hope you don't mind. But yeah, so I usually get on here and kind of share the digital marketing course that I got started with. If y'all don't know my story, because I know I got some new people in here, some new followers and stuff like that. Long story short, grew up in a hustler my whole life. Okay, been always trying to get that money. Okay, no, but seriously, I was on a job for 11 years that I fucking hated, and my son at the time he was 9, and I got pregnant with my daughter, and it's always that excitement of having a little mini me and everything like that. You want to have little mini dates and all that, and girl didn't want no goddamn kids, but since I happen to have them, I was like, man, when I was pregnant with her, I was like, man, I'm too goddamn fine to be working, goddamn it. And then And I was like, because at the time, it was funny because a young lady popped in alive the other day was saying that she was one of my old employees, and I was like, man, that's crazy. I'm so glad I'm away from that miserable ass, toxic ass place. Um, but yeah, I was like, man, fuck that. Like, I'm too cute, man. I ain't trying to be in here working, pregnant and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? My husband was very supportive, but like, I always felt like as a wife, I don't want to be one of them. No offense to anybody out there that is like this. I just didn't want to be one of them wives that depend on my husband for everything, right? Like, I don't want to be like, babe, can I get $20? Like, that just ain't me. It's a Leo in me. I don't know. I was just about to ask you, how did you? Oh, okay. What's this? Well, then good. Okay, because I'm sorry. I share my story every day. I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna share my story, but so when I was pregnant with her, this was around when COVID and shit was happening, and I felt like really everybody kind of got on their entrepreneurship, right? Because niggas was kind of forced, essentially, right? So I had started looking into different ways to make money online. And at that time I had got into like wholesale real estate, right? And it was cool because it was like something new. And anytime you making some money outside of a 9 to 5 and it feels like, damn, I'm making some money, you think it's something, right? So I got into that. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was a lot of goddamn work. Calling a whole bunch of people, literally going door to door, leaving, putting signs out and shit. It was just, I realized it wasn't something that I want to do, but I had made like $10,000 from a deal. I had made like, I think, $2,000 on one deal. It just, the money was, it wasn't nothing crazy. Okay, I mean, it was cool. I'm grateful for it, but it wasn't nothing crazy. And so I was like, man, like, and this is why I feel like, and this is why I get on here and say what I say to y'all, as a mom, as a woman, as girl, whatever, as a man, shit, like, you are entitled to have the things that you desire. You are entitled to have the way you want. Now, granted, be realistic with your motherfucking self. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, and I say that with a grain of salt because at the same time, it's kind of like, how can you say that, you can have what you want, you can have what you desire, but at the same time, be realistic? I'm just saying, like, how motherfuckers be like, he need to make 8 motherfucking figures and bitch you on Section 8. It just, I mean, I get that that's what you want and everything, and you're entitled to that, but like, I need you to be trying to do something with your life to at least get out of Section 8 while you're trying to want this 8-figure man. But again, to each his own. You should dream, right? So again, I have my feelings about that. But anyways, I was like, man, fuck this. I don't want to work no job. But again, my husband was like, all right, well, just let me know, whatever. And so he, at the time, he was working 2 full-time jobs. So I was like, man, I ain't about to quit on you, baby. We about to have another mouth to feed. That shit ain't cool. But I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Then Instagram don't make it no fucking better because like you see all these moms and shit chilling at the crib, you know what I'm saying? They get having cucumber sandwiches and shit. I wanted that. Okay. I did, y'all. That's what it was. And so I was like, man, I gotta find a fucking way to make some money. Like I know there's another way. I'm not about to be going to people because again, y'all, with wholesale real estate, you have to like, y'all probably be getting them text messages where motherfuckers be like, oh, I'm interested in buying your house, and then somebody cuss your ass out. Like, I just didn't want to be, I ain't like that. I just didn't want to go through that. So after that, kind of like, I'm not gonna say necessarily fail because again, I made some money in it. It just wasn't, I didn't enjoy what I was doing, right? Then from there, I was like, well, fuck it. Maybe I could be like a lightweight, a loan shark, y'all. That's really what I was thinking. But I was like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna try to be like a real estate investor where like, shit, I'll just, lend people money. And then, cause I don't know if y'all like watch the show on HGTV with them two. Cause I was like, man, I've been on that shit. The 2 ladies that, I don't know why I can't think of their name right now, but they based out of Seattle, and they like twin sisters, and they be flipping like basically okay. So say you can't sell your house, right? So it's probably because your shit is ugly, and so you need somebody to come through and fix your house for you, but you don't really want to pay. You don't really want to pay for them. So essentially, as an investor, I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna pay for the renovations in your shit so you can be able to sell your shit. But then when you sell your house, I'm gonna take half of your goddamn profit. And a lot of people just didn't want to deal with the, hey y'all, welcome in. A lot of people don't be wanting to deal with the risk in that. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna start doing that. Did that one time, made some money. It was cool. But then like after the transaction was done, the person was like pissed. And it was like, when you girl, it's a long story, y'all. I done been through some shit. Okay. I'm telling y'all, when I tell you I have tried everything, this is why I get on here and say this, y'all. Basically, long story short, our contract was kind of like, what's the word? Again, a motherfucker agreed that you can take half the profit, but when they end up making a lot more money than they expected, they was gonna sell their house for them. I don't know if y'all follow me. They kind of wanted more money, and it's like, nah, you didn't put up this money for. I put up this money to, So again, I was like, see, I don't want to do that because I ain't about to be fighting nobody or cussing nobody out for no goddamn money, and that kind of started some shit, Then got into just say, fuck it. I'm gonna start trying to, sublease Airbnb. Shit was going fine. It was going cool. I was excited, making some money. Motherfuckers is dumb as hell paying $300 a night, but if that's what you want to do, and I'm subleasing this apartment, I don't even own it. Cool. People found out. People started hating. Got my shit shut down. So then it was just like every single thing. I'm like, damn. I always make some money, and hey, y'all, welcome in. I always make some money in it, but like it always like just fails. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, man, I know there's got to be. I mean, it got to be something. I said, God, I want to just do something where it's just passing. Like I could damn near almost just be invisible, right? Where people don't know, because I feel like, damn, every time I try to do something, hey, people be hating on me. You know what I mean? So I was like, I just want to be invisible. Shit. So then I was like, I've always kind of secretly wanted to do YouTube. And would try, back and forth. You know how you go through them little phases. Like y'all remember the old YouTube when motherfuckers used to do challenges and all that and shit like that. Girl went through that whole little phase. Started, stopped. Oh, when I got pregnant, my daughter, oh, my dad, give me my pregnancy, still making me money. That shit didn't do nothing in. The cucumber sandwich is definitely with the crust cut off. You feel me, Brianna? Seriously, like I don't want to work. And so, like, just never was really consistent, really ever seen anything through, right? Because again, like, even with seeing results, and that's why I know that God's timing is for a reason and it happened for a reason. So fast forward to, doing all these different little things in between. Thank you. Then I landed upon UGC. And then the UGC thing, I ain't gonna lie. When I first started doing that, if y'all don't know what user generated content is, basically it's when you can create content for brands with not having a following. So unlike an influencer, you leveraging your audience and shit like that. And like basically people are buying your product. Guys, comment. Basically because of your following, you know what I'm saying? Whereas a regular old smuggler girl like me, I ain't got no following. I have no influence to convince people to buy, but I genuinely fuck with your product, or I can make your product look good. I'm gonna negotiate with the brand and I'm gonna sell my content for them for, like a certain period of time, whatever, or sometimes it's just gifted products. So I was like, when I got into that, I was like, okay, it's giving influence. I was getting invited to like different events. I thought I was doing something. And then like, I had started doing like travel, kind of like UGC, because baby, I was trying to get them free trips. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was paying, for us to stay at hotels in exchange for some content. But again, mindset be so fucked up. You doing all this hard work and just do it with UGC. It's a lot because a lot of the times brands want you to come up with the concept if they don't have a brief. You have to put it together. They want it to be like you. Sometimes they want to try to whitewash us, because one thing about it, baby, I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be real. And they be trying to, like, I've had brands, y'all, say to me, do you think you could take those braids out? Excuse me? Like, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. That shit used to rub me the wrong way, and I ain't like that. You know what I mean? And just the back and forth of like editing and like they be wanting to definitely try to whitewash. Yes. And I just didn't like that. Like made comments about my kid. Like, it was just certain things. I'm just like, for some money, I don't think so. I don't. So that kind of turned me off. And then two, I've always been, again, like, especially for black women, I mean, women in general, don't get me wrong, but black women, I'm like, it's crazy, y'all, that I don't have no friends. And I really am a girl's girl. So like when I got into the space, I would be like, hey, y'all, we need to all help each other out. Like I've always been that person that's always like want to bring people together, and like, baby, 5, 6, 7, 8 heads together is better than one. Like, what do you mean? So when I got into the UG space, I would be like in these different groups, and like I would be like, hey, like, hey, I just got paid $500 to do this thing for I don't know, let me think of something like Olipop or whatever, right? And so I would like post it in the group chats, and then bitches would be getting mad at me, like, don't be saying how much you get paid, or whatever like that. And I'm like, shouldn't we be doing, like, shouldn't we be helping each other out? So I know, hey, you just work with Fenty, how much they pay you, so I know how to negotiate. So I'm not, you know what I mean? Because again, and one thing about UGC that I had learned was like, man, you always ask for more. Like, I mean, what's the worst thing they can say? They're gonna counter you anyway. You know what I mean? So, but again, I always was just big on like, hey, y'all, let's help each other out. Girl, how much you get paid? Oh shit, what's the name? Hey, send this email to And people would really be like side-eyeing me. And I'm talking about all people, black people, white people, girls, men. I used to get DMs of motherfuckers like, and I'm like, here I am. I'm a nobody. You know what I mean? And I just was like, that is so weird. And so again, that kind of like turned me off. And so, which in turn kind of like brought me to the actual digital marketing space, because it gave me the opportunity to one, be invisible essentially. At the time, that's where I was kind of playing, because I was like, man, like, why? I just don't understand why don't nobody want to help each other, and just like it's enough for everybody. That's why there's so many creators. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own. Yes, girl, the kids, y'all, the kids. So with that, I was just like, man, like, well, at the time, as I'm going through all what I was going through with the UGC and stuff like that, and then I don't know another thing about UGC, y'all, that I don't like. I'm just being honest. You can make some money in UGC, y'all. I'm not hating on it, but I want to get paid today. With UGC, they don't want to pay you, baby. Like, you'll do all this work, y'all. I remember times where I would stay up because a brand had hit me, like, the deadline is tomorrow. And I didn't send you this content at least 2 days ahead of time. You'll hit me up on the deadline, because what they'll do is they'll try to, like, be like, oh, if you don't turn in your content on a certain day, they can deduct, like, the amount that they agreed on and shit. But, like, they'll hit you back. Like, here I am. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I work a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna hit me up 2 hours before the deadline, ask me to edit, like, literally re-edit a whole thing, and then it needs to be turned in. But if I don't have it turned in on time, you're gonna take $100 of my money, or you're gonna, you know what I mean? And so shit like that used to piss me off. So I was like, you know what? I need to build a motherfucking table for myself that it's just passive income. I ain't gotta really do too much. I ain't gotta think. I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? So really, y'all, that's how I really fell into it. But again, as I'm in the UGC space, like in all these different like groups, because again, I was heavy in the groups because that's how you get deals, and being on Twitter. I started seeing people saying, oh, I'm kind of pivoting my journey. Like, I was paying attention to the white people, y'all. You got to pay attention to what they be doing, because sometimes they be a little ahead of us. They be stealing shit from us, but they be ahead of us, So I'm like, I started seeing people talk about, like they be selling like PDFs and shit like that. And like it was like I can't think of the company right now, but basically they was selling like PLRs and shit like that, but they was doing like a UGC deal, and a lot of people was going and whatever. And I remember it was this group of like Black creators, I'm just gonna say that was like protesting this company. Girl, it's a long, y'all. I got some stories for y'all. Okay, I have stories for days. But they was protesting the company because they didn't want to hire no Black creators and stuff like that. And it was like in the digital products. But I was like, you know what? Something was telling me that shit about to take off. But didn't know digital products was already taking off. But anyway, so it kind of inspired. I said, okay, well, I need to start learning this whole digital product thing. And so me trying to think outside the box. And again, this is how I got into like the digital marketing space, y'all. I was like, I'm gonna start selling, because everybody, the whole point of these groups is, which I thought was, we supposed to be trying to help each other and this and that. Well, motherfuckers would probably pay for, basically a straight up mentorship or a cheat sheet in how to get started and actually how to get the brands that, people, because again, that people used to be real stingy about giving you, like, they'll be like, hey guys, I just did this deal with, I'm trying to think, y'all can't think of no brands right now. Like, for example, who's somebody that I feel like, Armor, what's their name? Armor Hand. I did a little brand with them. And so like people like, all right, sis, how much did they pay or whatever? Like, I can't negotiate my rate. Like, not knowing that, like, bro, like, how your analytics is completely different from mine. Your following is different from mine. Like, of course, I just want to know, I don't understand. Are y'all offended by like money? Like, does it bother you like to know? Now, again, I get it. And that's why I feel like the conversation or the dialogue should be had. But again, maybe I'm off for that. Like, when people be like discussing, how people don't like to discuss their pay at work and shit. But I'd be like, yeah, I make this. Like, I have no problem. I make $80,000. Bitch, how much do you make? How long you been here? Okay, let me just make sure. You know what I'm saying? But again, because if somebody came in, or if I came in after somebody and I made more money than them, and they've been here for 10 years doing, now again, it could come down to, bitch, what you've been doing on the job. That's not my fault. But I still feel like a conversation should be had, because it's kind of like, especially amongst women, because they be trying to low pay us anyway. And I'm saying black, white, whatever, but again, it's really like this taboo thing, no matter really what thing that you do, right? So again, that like sparked my, sorry, y'all, I'm getting sidetracked. So that sparked my, like curiosity. And I was like, well, I know what I could do. And I know, and that's why I'm always saying, like, when I try to launch my own digital product, hey, Tequila, I'm sorry, sis. When I try to launch my own digital product, I was so excited, because I was like, man, ain't nobody giving out this motherfucking information, man. I'm giving y'all 50 like good brands, y'all. I'm giving you Fenty Beauty. Who else I have? Man, y'all had like some brands, Target's contact, Walmart. I don't know why I can't think of the people that I done work with, y'all. Javi Coffee. Like, I'm giving people hella, you know what I'm saying, like good as, I don't know why I can't think of what's the name of the perfume. Scentbird. Baby, I didn't work with everybody, y'all. Everybody, right? Giving this shit away, and like you damn near gonna get some kind of answer, or at least some PR, right? So I'm like, I'm giving that away. I'm showing them like I'm giving you literally my exact script that I would send to brands to get brand deals, because I know how to, again, y'all, I know how to sell some shit. Okay, one thing I can do is sell some shit. People get jealous. I mean, and it's sad though when there's plenty. My whole thing is that's one thing that I can't understand about any of it. And that's what be holding motherfuckers back. Like, you worried about what the next person, baby, I don't give a damn. It don't got nothing to do with me. I hope you win, sis. I want you to win. Like, I'm excited for you. And like, I just wouldn't want that energy on me hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, as you should. Baby, I hope you win. Sis, how much did you get paid? Okay, so I can do it too. And that's how we all should be off of each other. It shouldn't be like, oh, this bitch thinks she better than, as she should. You know what I'm saying? But not she think that she better, but I mean, as she should, get whatever it is that you're trying to get. So again, I had was like, okay, well, I'm gonna take everything that I know in the UGC space and I'm gonna come out with my own products. And the thing about it is, I didn't think about it because I was so pissed off of how like people were, I don't know, like people was blocking me, and when I was again commenting in these groups and stuff like that. So my dumb ass, like I said, this is why I didn't know about marketing or selling, because I should have been selling the shit in the goddamn groups, but I wasn't. I was like pissed off, and I was like, well, you know what, I'm gonna branch off and do my own thing. Fuck y'all. And so I try to sell, my UGC products, and like nobody bought them. So it kind of really had me in my feelings, because I was like, man, this is gonna go crazy. Like maybe the people are right. Maybe, I guess motherfuckers really don't be on no like giving out. Cause again, y'all, I don't know about y'all. Like, have y'all bought like a whole bunch of different products and then you be disappointed? And that's why I felt like when I was gonna come out with my stuff, I was like, man, I know this about to go crazy because motherfuckers be selling some bullshit, but they know how to market. They know how to sell it. And once you didn't bought it, bitch, you didn't bought it. All sales is final. So, it really had my nose turned up towards, digital marketing. And again, I was kind of pissed off with UGC, but then at the time, as soon as I'm pissed off with UGC, then I get my biggest deal that I had ever got, which was like a monthly retainer. And so I was like, okay, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I need the money anyway. Hey, Kialpha. Hey, Sierra. I bought DWA from you, girl. Oh, thank you, sis. When? When did you buy it? How long ago? I feel like I seen your name before. Girl, you ain't gotta reach out or schedule no call, sis. So yeah, y'all. So after doing all these side hustles, and just every time I'm getting pissed off, I was like, man, I know there's a way. I know there's a way. I know there's a way. So I actually decided to do like a fast. And like God revealed to me, he was like, I don't know, it was like digital marketing came up again. And then like every time, because I'm a big manifester, y'all, I would just see digital marketing, everything. But the way it came back around, it was talking about master resale rights. And I guess that was really kind of, I feel like, why God was like basically have an open mind. Because again, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I be cussing sometimes when I be talking to Jesus. I was like, I tried that shit. I tried that shit, God, and it didn't work. And and again, y'all, that's why I'm always telling y'all. And then I just happened to be on YouTube one day. And this was like right after my fast. I'll never forget. And I'd seen Missy's video. Like, it's so crazy how it works out. Like, I know it sounds like dramatic, like a Lifetime story, but y'all, for real, that's the fucking truth. That really is the truth. It really started with just the idea of me saying, bitch, I don't want to work. But it honestly like helped me. And it's so funny because I always tell y'all I have a vlog on my channel where it was my birthday and I'm doing my makeup. And I was like, man, the way how I got my job that I got now, because I swear the job that I was on for 11 years, y'all, I thought I was gonna be there forever. I really thought that I was gonna die in that motherfucker. Like, because that's, y'all, when I was giving birth to my daughter, they was calling me on the phone. They was calling me on the phone talking about, can you fix this? It's not, bitch, congratulations, bitch, push. Are you okay? Hey, you think you can fix this for us or whatever like that? Because I would always have I used to literally sleep with my laptop on that fucking job. And the bitches that used to work for me made my life fucking miserable. Like, I mean, like, on purpose. I cannot explain it. So I knew I had to get out there. I knew I had to get away. And it was like having a girl, like, no shade to my son, but having a girl, I was like, we too fine for this. I was like looking at my belly, girl, we too fine for this. We can't be up in this motherfucker. This raggedy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like a warehouse. Well, I started in the warehouse and then I kind of worked my way up. But I was an actual office manager. Sorry, y'all. Even with all that mess going on. Tori, shit, I be forgetting. I don't even know where I was at. But yeah, literally have to get. Oh, sis, I hope girl. I'm praying for you, sis. Chris, girl. girl. But I was just like, man, I just know. And it's like, you know how y'all be hearing, like, I don't know if y'all be watching the manifestation video. Because baby, one thing I'm gonna do is watch something positive, okay? I'd be like Basketball Wives or watch something positive. Let me watch, let me go ahead and put on this subliminal or something like that, get my mind right. But no, I was like, I just made it up in my mind. I was like, I know I gotta do something different. And my husband, I remember he was like, he supported me, but he was looking at me like, this bitch is crazy. Like, I said, babe, watch. And it's so funny, y'all. Like, this is why I be telling y'all I write everything the fuck down. Like, when I used to see them old hoes do that when I was younger, I never understood. I'm like, why they always be writing everything down? But I get it. I write every fucking thing down. And to the T, when I got pregnant with her, nigga, I cannot tell y'all. I literally was like, I'm gonna find me a work from home motherfucking job. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I was like, somehow I'm gonna be helping. Like, I have this in my journal down verbatim. I said, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I just see myself talking to women online. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Cause I said, I keep trying to do YouTube, but ain't nobody fucking with me. So maybe it's not that. But I was like, I'm gonna be doing it. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. And y'all, here I am on this job, made good money. But again, it was stressful. They didn't give a damn. Like the job that I'm on now, when I say like, they be like, Sierra, you like, I've been there for what, 3 years? Well, so I've been there for 3 years now. They used to like make fun of me because they was like, your job must have been really toxic. Cause I'd be like, cause the way I would talk, you know what I mean? And I'd be like, is it cool if and they like, girl, you are grown as fuck. Why are you asking? Why are you telling us why you putting in PTO? And I'm like, girl, cause the job and I was a boss. The job that I came from was that fucking toxic. But anyways, I had prayed and I was like, man, I just want to find me a work from home job because again, I'm this is where I'm a little different from a lot of people. I believe in, I got faith and everything like that. But sometimes I'm not the type of chick that's just gonna quit a job, you know what I'm saying, and go for my dreams. But again, teach your son if that's what you want to do. I'm happy for you, sis. I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with that. But I was just like, again, I didn't want to put that pressure on my husband or whatever like that, even though he thought you was gonna stay for girl, thought I was gonna be there forever. I swear. These jobs are killing. Hey, she said, these jobs are killing us slowly for real. And for real, y'all, that's why you have to build your own we have to. We have to. And it's like, we got it so fucking backwards. You know what I'm saying? That's why I pulled my kid out of school, because it's like literally from school, they are conditioning us to be fucking workers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really are. The motherfucker that invented college, y'all, didn't even go to college. Ain't that crazy? And again, I'm not knocking nobody that went to school. That's amazing. I have my aviation degree. Can't do shit with it. Ain't did shit with it. But but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna find me just kind of like, honestly, a low, y'all, when I say prayer, the power of the tongue, baby, I made up some stuff. And that's why I'm just like, man, when you realize the God that you serve, this is why I be saying, like, I know that I will never be broke again. I know, because I know that like, again, I'm not trying to get too deep on y'all, but I'm just saying, because it's like, baby, I know. And it's like, once that shifts, hits you, how it's supposed to hit you, baby, you ain't got no worry. What am I worried? What am I worried about? And baby, I'm talking about, I used to be worried. Baby, used to be looking at the blinds. Is the repo man coming? I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? And it's again, like, but when you make that shift, y'all, and that's why I be telling y'all, like, I don't want to get on here and say like the making the money is easy, because I know to some people that may come off wrong. But when I'm saying it like that, I'm saying it's because when you realize your work, when you realize your, like, you have to, and again, I can say this humbly because I come from nothing. Because I know some people like, girl, you can't. No, bitch. No. You have to understand, baby. Poor. Like, I'm talking about, y'all know Wanda from Holiday Heart? That was my mama. With the bike and all. Okay? I'm serious. That was my life. And to be able to make that shift, and it's just insane. But anyways, I wrote down in my journal, I was like, man, I don't know how this is gonna happen, because y'all remember back in COVID, everybody was like getting them work from home. Everybody was like work from home, and work from home was kind of like, I don't know. I live in Indiana, so it ain't nothing, baby, because my job be having me. See, and Chris, that's what I'm saying. Our mental, we can't handle that. Like, we can't. And like, amongst the Black community, like that shit, like, how we be trying to be strong and shit. Y'all, we be trying to be strong and shit. But I'm like, it's a lot. Like, baby, I was breaking down being a mom. And I'm like, it's really not even that. People are in like 10 times. And that's why gratitude is everything. But I'd be like, ain't no way. That's how I knew I had to get up out of there. So I was like, God, I'm gonna get a work from home job. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna be doing. Y'all, to the point where I'll be running into people from my job. Cause I remember like employees that would work for me. I'd be like, yeah, girl. Cause like some of the people I actually was cool with, and they'll be like, I said, yeah, as soon as I drop this baby, I'm up out of here. And it's funny because I was just about to get like a $30,000 raise because my predecessor my boss or whatever at the time, she was about to retire, so she was training me and everything like that. And she was kind of one of them people that was like stuck in, you know how them old hoes be, like they've been in their job forever, and like they want to pass the baton to a particular person. They don't want anybody. They care so much about the job that much. So like she was training me up and everything like that, and I was gonna take her job. So I had like, and that's crazy. Yeah, let me make sure I read the comments. Y'all know I'll get back to LOL girls. Been a few months. Definitely need to schedule a call, girl. Okay, yeah, sis. Let me know. These jobs will make you want to cry. They do, y'all. They do. They do. They do. They do. Let me see. Sorry, T. If I hit invite, girl, my bad. Let me make sure I didn't miss nothing. I know. But Christy, I'm gonna be praying for you, sis, because again, that's why you keep showing up like how you need to online so you can find your exit. You definitely for real, because that it's just again, it be hard on our mental. Like they really need to be having therapy on motherfucking jobs for free. It should be a break plus therapy in between. I'm sitting in my garage right now, decompressing from work. Ain't that crazy, baby? Have you out here want to smoke a cigarette? I'm like, I get it now. I get why the people be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't smoke no cigarettes. Ew. No shade to anybody. Free honey. But yeah, so I wrote down what literally the exact job, and I told my husband, I said, I just see this visual of like I'm gonna be at home with my daughter, like I'm gonna be at home with her, and I'm gonna have them little trays, because again, y'all, I wanted to be this mom that I don't know, I just wanted, again, I grew up very poor, with nothing, so I wanted the exact opposite for my kids. And, my son, he just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know how boys are; they don't care. But like with my daughter, I was like, we're gonna have that relationship. We're gonna have a good relationship, a loving relationship. And I just want to give her, I want my child to be spoiled. I don't give a fuck. Okay. She's gonna be that. And so I told my husband, because like we were on opposite schedules. So, we really didn't see each other until the weekend. Again, he's working 2 jobs. And so when she came, it was kind of like we passing her off in between. And I was like, okay, when she comes, I'm gonna have this job and I'm gonna be at home and I'm going, basically be chilling. I said, I'm gonna be really chilling. It's so funny that that's what I do. And when I got the job that I got, and I found out that it was work from home, and baby, when I tell you I don't be doing nothing, baby, when I say we be outside, baby, especially, man, this is why I miss the Target days. Like we ain't gonna never get to go back to Target. Like never, ever, like ever. Like I need a black person to buy Target or something. But I visualized that, and I was like, man, it's so crazy that. And I was like, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna start a business, and I'm gonna create a business, and I know I'm gonna be making money from it, like passively, y'all. And I'm just like, I said that, and we be so afraid to like, I don't know, essentially just dream or talk about it, because you worried about what the next person is gonna say. You worried about whatever. Bitch, if you want that shit, you better say that shit out loud, y'all. I thought I was psycho too, saying, man, watch. When I start making money, I'm gonna pay cat. Now, at the time, did I really believe that shit? No. But it was what I wanted. I was like, man, I don't watch. I'm gonna pay cat. And it was so crazy, y'all. This is what I'm saying. When I started my digital marketing business, and when I seen that I could make money, I said, watch, give me 6 months. I'm gonna pay for my dream car cash. Watch, give me 6 months. Give me 6 months, y'all. And at the time, a bitch was making like average $7,000. Nothing crazy. I mean, I was making some money. But again, it's like everything that I say and that I put down, I focus on it. It always happens, and that's why I feel like God be always wanting me to tell me, like, tell these women, get online and say that, because sometimes it really do take a motherfucker telling you need to hear it, girl. What is it that you want? Because again, I have seen my way and talked my way out of so many situations. Y'all, I just cannot say it enough. I cannot say it enough. I cannot fucking say it enough. So bitch, say that shit, okay? Okay, if you in a financial hardship or whatever, again, if when you realize God can create situations, God will make up people, I feel like, to bless you and to bring good things into your life. And that's what I'm saying, like, to literally again, being such a, y'all, right before I had started, I've never told nobody this, y'all. I guess I'm just being real today. But like right before I had started digital marketing and shit like that, y'all, we had just got audited. Long story short, y'all, again, I always got a fucking story. But so my husband, his friend from his job, y'all, I really need to have a Lifetime motherfucking movie. I swear to God. Because long story short, I ain't gonna tell y'all all my business, but I'm gonna tell y'all, because I really want y'all to know, and this is why I say what the fuck I say. Like I really do. I can cuss because I sleep. Okay, I gotta get these cuss words out of my chest. I'm sorry, Jesus. I've been trying. But no, like right before I had started my digital product business, y'all, we had got audited by the IRS, right, baby? And when I tell you, I thought my life was over. I didn't want to go on. And then on top of that, our basement had flooded. When I tell you, it was like back to back to back to back shit. And I was like, bro, this shit gotta work. But something just told me to really keep the faith. And this is like right when I'm hitting, because again, I had hit Missy up, but then all this shit was kind of happening in between. Yeah, I was making some money with the UGC shit, but again, my money getting ate up because of these problems that we having. Y'all, I thought my life was over. I thought my life was fucking over. They had like seized our bank account. And then you know how you gotta try to stop your check, man. When I tell you, they was trying to get us to go into our 401k and cash, baby. When I tell you, I was like, but again, something just told me to keep the faith, keep the faith, keep the faith, keep the faith. And like I said, I was like, man, God, you gotta give me something. I need something to work, like for real, because we ain't gonna make it. Nothing happens by coincidence. It sure don't. Hey, Kane. Oh, thank you, Tori. Oh, God brought you into my. Thank you, Christy. Definitely blessed the most. Oh, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I just be telling the truth for real. But when I tell y'all that shit, like, cause it was just like the way that they was talking to us, and the crazy thing about it is I had got scammed. Girl, I'm always getting fucking scammed. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. Baby, I didn't been through it all. Nobody, yeah. And it's not even funny. But I have to laugh about it now. But I had got, so basically, long story short, this guy that my husband know was telling people like this chick known around our city, she could amend your taxes, right? And we always owe, but like it would be nothing crazy. It's just the tax bracket that we in, we just always owe. So again, this is kind of what always used to scare me about getting a business and shit like that, because you got to be on point with that stuff. So the chick was like, oh, I can fix y'all taxes and audit y'all shit or amend y'all stuff. So she went back like for 5 years and audit all of our tax return. This bitch talking about, and again, when you know something is too good to be true, no, that shit is too good to be true. So she's, again, mind you, we always will owe. It'd be like $1,000, $3,000. Nothing crazy. Now that I think about it, it wasn't nothing crazy, but at the time, it would be a lot. And so, we would just always get on a payment plan with the IRS and shit like that. And this is right before we was about to move into this house too. She was like, oh, I can amend y'all taxes and like I can like actually get y'all money back. I was like, bitch, I don't even want no money back. Just get rid of the debt, So agree to let this hoe do it. Why did I do that? This bitch fucked around and was saying that we was gonna get like $10,000 back for 1 year, $12,000 back. Like it was going from owing y'all $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to now we're getting. I said, bitch, I don't even want the money again. I just want to break even, be zero with the IRS, right? Girl, let us do it. Come to find out, this holding lied, talking about we got businesses. My husband got a grass, and we didn't even know, which it was like, how is that even possible? And this motherfucker's working two jobs. Again, end up getting scammed. Never even got these checks. Get on a payment plan with her, paying her for getting. Y'all have to talk this out. You know what I'm saying? And I've talked about this before, but I'm just saying I don't talk about it all the time. Girl, come around, mess around and owe the motherfucking IRS $100,000. Bitch, we went from owing fucking maybe a total of 12 just from the multiple years to now we getting hit with perjury about some shit that we don't even know. We don't even know. Like y'all, it was, and I was like, man, and this was like, right, like I said, this was right before I was about to, that's why I had to like kind of pause. And then on top of that, then our basement fucking flooded. Twice. Did I even tell y'all about that? Again, I can't make this shit up, y'all, because it's again, this is why you have to be grateful, continue to praise God no matter what. Then our fucking and y'all, this is what I'm saying. My discernment is so cold, and I be knowing shit, and I'm like, I always have to get hit in my head like 18 times, but then I get it on the 19th time. Our basement fucking floods. This is right after we get audited, and we, they talking about we owe all this money and shit like that. I was definitely sick. I was definitely fucking sick, and trust me, having a newborn too. So then our basement fucking floods, and mind you, our basement, we had just got it done, paid all this money, new drywall, new flooring. Girl, floods, calls the people to come and fix the shit. To come and fix the, because our sump pump failed. That's basically what it was. Tori, when I tell you, girl, and I be feeling so bad that the people still in this state that mess work, because I say when the lady's a scammer, baby, that's why I be like, baby, you trying to call me, I can point you to some scammers. But anyways, that's water under the bridge now. She's going through hell as we speak. But anyways, y'all, basement turns around and fucking floods, right? And the crazy thing about it, no. But let me even say this: before the basement floods, one day I remember my husband was like, man, do you smell that? Like something smell a little funky, you know what I mean? Or whatever like that in the basement. Cause again, our sump pump is in the basement. And so I was like, yeah, something do smell a little off. So we calls a plumber. Come to find out, didn't even know how this shit is all connected, but calls the plumber. They come over, they say, hey, ain't nothing wrong with your shit, right? A week later, our basement floods from the fucking sump pump, basically going out. It was original sump pump, I guess, in the house. Girl calls the same. I don't know why my dumb ass. I called the same company again when it flooded because I was pissed. And my husband, bless his heart, because he always be like, well, like when the basement flood, he was like, well, call a different company this time, because obviously don't call them. But I was like, nah, hell no, I'm calling the motherfuckers that I called because, we had called them trying to be proactive before the motherfucker had flooded. And it flooded, so hell no, they about to come back. Cause one thing about it, y'all, I don't know if y'all know, baby, I ain't cheap as fuck, and we paid for a service, and you just told me literally a week prior to my basement flooding that my shit wasn't gonna flood. So I was pissed. And again, I was going through postpartum too, so maybe that's what it was. But girl, pissed. So y'all, I'm sorry. Like I have to say this. I have to finish saying this because I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer, but I just want y'all to understand. God deliver me. So if he can deliver me, he can deliver you. Keep the faith, okay? So through all that, right? So our basement floods, y'all. I'll never forget. This is I know the exact dates. This is Zyla. She was born August. So October, our basement floods October. And this is as like I said, this is us going into 2024, right before I started digital marketing. This is how crazy this shit is. Basement floods October. Zyla's only 2 months. Newborn. Shitty. Okay. Just got audited by the IRS. These motherfuckers sending us bills talking about, bitch, you owe 100 stacks. What? Crazy. Okay. I'm making my little side money or whatever like that. But again, when you got debt sitting over your head like this, you like, bitch, that don't mean nothing anyway. Okay, because they gonna eat it all up. The way the IRS work, they taking like, bitch, we gonna take your house, we gonna take whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we can take, we gonna take it. We me and babe, we cashing our checks, taking the money out of the account because baby, we scared. You know what I'm saying? This is what my life is. So then okay, the basement floods October. So what is it? So when the basement floods again, I called the company that I had called, even though my husband didn't want me to call them, but they was the first people to come out, and I'm pissed because we got all this brand new furniture down there. We had just got the floor and everything done, drywall, all that. And it wasn't nothing crazy. Like a lot of the stuff was salvageable, but it was just the fact that the water was like ankle deep down there. Girl, so the people come to find out the restoration people are connected to the plumbing shit. And y'all, I can't make if I was not on my phone right now, I would show y'all the fucking video. So the restoration people come, and back again, my discernment is a motherfucker. But my husband be thinking I'm fucking psycho, and I'm not. I said, when the restoration a guy came to our house, I'm like, his energy is off. There's something I'm always like, I'm really big on energy, y'all. I don't know what it is. Like, I can't make this shit up. And I was like, I don't like him. And my husband was like, what do you mean you don't like him? I was like, I don't know, something about him is off. I don't like him. And so he making these little side ass jokes or whatever like that, and was like, because at the time we had like I think our girl, when it comes to insurance, y'all, I don't know what none of that shit mean, but like I guess our deductible, I'm real bad at this type of stuff, but our deductible was like $15,000, which means like I guess the damage has to be, girl, I don't know. But anyways, they gave us the check to get the basement fixed, but the guy was like, oh, y'all probably need to up y'all insurance to like 20,000 or 25,000 because y'all got a real nice basement. This is what the motherfucker is saying to us, who's doing the restoration to clean out water and shit. And like I said, it was something about him. He was just rubbing me the wrong way, and I just didn't like him. But my husband was like, that don't matter. He's here to do his job. Let them do their job. So they literally have to tear up all the flooring downstairs because we had hardwood floors downstairs. They tear everything up or whatever like that. I'm watching the shit again, y'all. I was postpartum at the time, so I was emotional as fuck. I was losing my edges at the time. It was just a lot. And so they come through, they drop the shit or whatever like that. And then we, with the money, we get our little check or whatever like that. Again, we at first I'm excited because I'm like, all right, bet we getting a check. But again, after all the shit that had to be replaced, it basically we ain't really get no money out of the deal. So we redo the basement, right? Happy, excited, get the basement back together. Cool. This is in October, right before fucking Christmas. You know what happens? And at the time when the shit happened, we thinking we got a new sump pump, okay? Because the reason why our basement fell is because of the sump pump. So when we called the plumbing company who's hooked to this restoration company, they claim that they replaced the sump pump. Okay, this is where the funny story is. And again, if y'all don't believe me, I will post a vlog and show y'all the footage because this is how much I'm not making this shit up. Okay, now again, I'm a female and I'm dainty. Okay, I don't be watching shit. Okay, my husband is always at work. So was I down there watching them put the shit back in? No, I wasn't. I wasn't. I don't even know what a sump pump looked like in real life. Okay, until now. So after they do what they do or whatever like that, come December, you know what happens? Our fucking basement floods again. Baby, not only does the basement flood, now the insurance company is looking at us like, bitch, you're lying. Y'all on some bullshit because y'all just claimed some stuff back in, October, literally 2 months ago. And now you're saying it flooded again from a sump pump failure? Child, what my dumb ass do? Call the same restoration company. And again, I'm calling them and calling the restoration plumbing company again because at the time, I didn't know. I mean, I'm like, y'all did this shit, so y'all need to be bringing y'all asses back here and fixing this shit. Girl, they come back again. This motherfucker rubbing me the wrong way, making these little side jokes. I'm like, something about this man is my exact thought story. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers about to fix this shit for free. Now, mind y'all, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. When you get cut like a check from insurance, they want you to you have to pay the company out of your insurance check. So whatever the damage is or whatever, like for example, like in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm not really coming out of pocket as far as paying for the damage that's happened, that's going on. The insurance company, they give us a check. And then a lot of the times, like when motherfuckers roofs and shit get fucked up, they'll be like, oh, it's $20,000, but you may find somebody do your shit for 15, you take that 5 off the top, right? But dude, again, remind y'all, remember when I said this motherfucker was like, oh, you should up your insurance to like 20, 25,000 instead of 15 or whatever the deductible. Again, I don't know what none of that shit is, but I just know those were the numbers. So again, I call him back and I'm pissed because I'm like, at this point, and again, and the funny thing about, let me say this too, because this is important. When we paid the restoration company the first time, and this is why I told my husband, I was like, this is how I know something is off, because you don't say that to nobody. When we cut him a check, as soon as we got the check from the insurance, we paid the restoration company like they money. The motherfucker said to my husband to his face, he was like, oh, I'm surprised y'all actually went ahead and made the payment to us. Because a lot of people don't do that. They'll try to like make payments out of the insurance money they get. And I'm like, why wouldn't we pay you for, you doing a service or whatever like that, or whatever. And that was kind of like, again, why I had like a certain feeling like something was off. But again, I don't know. So again, they come back in December. I'm pissed. I got a fucking attitude. And mind you, it's the same damage that it was last time, right? It's only been 2 months. Inflation my motherfucking ass. So the dude who's back, who I don't like, he's like, yeah, well, this time it's gonna be instead of it like being like basically $15,000, it's gonna be $20,000 as far as like what they have to do. And now, mind you, this flood, it really wasn't even as bad as how the first one was. The first one was like ankle deep. And y'all, I'm tall, so probably not even on y'all. It might be a little bit higher to your knees, but you know what I'm saying. Like for real, the water was like not as deep as it was the first time. This motherfucker gonna say, yeah. So their price this time is $20,000. I'm like, how did it go from? It was 15 just 2 months ago. So if anything, if it's the same damage, it's gonna be the same price as it was. I didn't up my insurance because one, when you file a claim, they're gonna get their money back. You know what I'm saying? They making it seem like you're not paying for it, but you paying for it. Them rates is gonna go up. Our house payment went up and everything like that. And I'm like, what you mean? So me being me, because my husband let me handle everything. I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you for shit because y'all said that y'all put a new sump pump in. So how the fuck is the sump pump flooded? Y'all, long story short, girl called, finally got some sense and called a different plumbing company, right? Comes in. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. My life is so dramatic. It really is not, but it is. Like these moments, I'm out of that space, okay? Because I've shifted my mindset. Calls a different plumbing company, y'all. They come over. We tell them what happened. The insurance guy even said, it was so funny because our insurance adjuster, when he came over here, he was like, yeah, something about this is kind of fishy. Like it just don't seem right. Then on top of that, as we're going through restoration, as they're clearing out the water and shit, they would have to like come over here and leave fans and shit in the basement to like air out the shit. Girl, tell me why we have a camera, like we got cameras in our house, and my husband, something told him for some reason to put a camera like in the storage room in the basement where the sump pump shit is at. While we and again, y'all, if y'all want to see this footage, I will show it to you. While my husband catch the restoration dude, however the sump pump is set up, y'all, it's like a pump. I don't know. It's a stick. What is it called? A piece of plumbing that goes down into like a hole or whatever like that to push the water out. While we catch this man on camera, moves the pipe over so it's not connected to this other pipe that's going in the ground, right? Got him on camera. He does this. Got the fans down there, right? Again, we're shitty. We're pissed. This is my husband's man cave, so I ain't gonna lie. Like I kind of get why he didn't really want to go down there at the time, because he was kind of like, kind of heartbroken. His pool table got fucked up. It was a lot. I know that's kind of sad and materialistic shit, but I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. So catch him on camera doing that, right? Dude was like, that's why he was charging the $5,000 more, because we needed the fans for an extra day. Okay. So you remember how this motherfucker said, oh, I'm glad that you guys paid. I'm shocked that you guys paid us. Usually people don't pay us or whatever like that. Remember, you shouldn't have told me that last time, buddy, because you're not getting paid this time, because y'all did this shit on purpose. Have the new plumbing company come over. These motherfuckers pull out the sump pump. Y'all, my kids, the sump pump still outside. Pulls out the sump pump. The motherfucker is rusted and got the nerve to have the manufacturer date on it. And you know what the date was for? When this house was fucking built. Yeah. So not only did we pay for it, because again, the whole $15,000, y'all, again, because this company is associated with the restoration, all the money together was the restoration plus the new sump pump getting installed. So that's why I came up to that amount or whatever like that. And then, as far, and when I say the whole 15, that I'm saying like flooring and stuff like that, but of course all this money is broken down into whoever need to get paid. Girl never replaced the sump pump. Then was literally trying to play us by moving the pipe over to try to sabotage us to keep the water because however the sump pump works, the water shoots. Girl, again, I really don't understand how still to this day, you would think I would know because I was so pissed off, but I really don't. The water, if it rains, some of the water could get backed up and it won't get pushed out or whatever like that. Girl, you just have to look up a plumbing. I don't know. But anyways, try to play us for that, y'all. So all of this had happened like right before. And I just was like, man, God, I know that I can't keep doing this, God. I'm not gonna make it. I can't breathe. But just something just kept telling me, keep the faith. So again, when I had previously tried to sell digital products and I kind of had my nose turned up, I was just like, yeah, that shit's not gonna work. These hoes is on here lying, talking about they making 30K, 40K, because bro, I didn't tried it, and it don't work. And when I kept praying, and again, I'm just listening, and I'm like, why is this digital marketing thing keep coming up? I didn't already try that. Like, I'm cool. And I just, again, it was something about, again, it happened to be because Missy was Black. I'm be honest with you. And it's sad that it takes that type of stuff. And that's why it needs to be more of us to represent and let people know that it is possible. Because it really, really is. This really, truly has changed my life, y'all. It really has. Just in every aspect of just like, because that's why I be saying, I know that feeling of like, baby, peeking out that window. Please don't take my shit, okay? I'm doing the best I can do. You know what I'm saying? I know, I get it. Hey T, how are you? Hey cousin. But I know, and like it was just like y'all, and this is why I'm always telling people, like, right when they be about to give up, because it's every time something that happened back to 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 back. I promise you, and I swear every time I be like, Jesus, I don't know why you got to do it this way, but it's him testing you. Are you gonna keep the faith? Are you gonna keep the faith? You trust me? You trust me? Because even though this is hell, I'm about to deliver you from all this. I'm about to take you from all this. But do you trust me? Do you trust me? That's what I always go back to. But do you trust me though? But do you trust me? God, I want to give up. I want to give up right now. Like I can't do it no more. I can't. It ain't even that deep. You know. Good sis. How are you? He good. And then like I said, I just happened to be on YouTube one day, and like I said, you know how you just scrolling and then on your recommended page, I was just like, oh man, where the fuck Missy been at? And I click on a video, y'all, and I'm telling you, that's why I be feeling like, I'm like, Jesus, am I gifted or something? Because like I felt something like in my spirit, like someone was like, man, what? Because again, I'm always gonna watch my girl. So she be disappearing. And so I was like, what Missy doing? So I'm watching. Girl, and I remember I was like folding laundry or something like that. And I wasn't watching, but I was watching. And then she started talking about how and I was like, why the hell she need to be making some money for it? And I was like, when I seen that she wasn't talking about it like it was an ad, I was like, damn, what Missy need? And y'all, again, I don't know if y'all watched Missy. Like I've literally been watching her since she was like, I want to say Missy was like 18, 19. I can't remember how old Missy was, but like when that ass was in the military, like when Missy first started, and like she always be putting people on. I'm like, she ain't never been one of them type of people that kind of like try to sell you some bullshit. Like literally everything that she say it be factual. Cause when you be watching like YouTubers and stuff like that, like they'll give you the information, but they don't give you the information. Like Missy has always like, that's one thing I gotta always give sis her credit for. She's always, I remember when she used to talk about the Digit app. I don't know if y'all ever downloaded the Digit app, and they used to take, like, I used to be shitty when they would be taking them little 35 cents. Cause sometimes it would make my account negative. But no, like, doing that and getting into saving. It's funny. I was watching her little vlog series when she was moving into her house. Cause I remember when we moved to our house, just different things that you need to do, like prepping into, buying your house and stuff like that, like everything. So I was like, damn, sis ain't never lied. And like I said, she not talking about this like an ad. And then during the vlog, she was saying like how she had made her first sale. And she was like, I was asleep. Like I didn't even, y'all, the vlog is still up. Like I can go watch it. Matter of fact, I think it's still like one of her last vlogs. Cause she ain't, hey, Shawan. She ain't really, I don't think she been vlogging like that. And I was like, damn. And I was like, you know what, God, is this a sign, Jesus? Because one thing I'll be like 111, 3 Is this a sign, Jesus? Okay, if this is a sign, I'm gonna reach out. And if it's meant to be, she gonna hit me back and she gonna tell me. But I was like, I had it made up in my mind that she wasn't gonna hit me back, that she wasn't gonna, okay, it's 4:44 right now. Okay. Alignments. I love it. No, and so when she hit me back, y'all, I was like, and again, I say that to say, because I remember that feeling, y'all. And again, I'm not trying to sound like super sentimental. I really am not. I'm just telling y'all my truth, for real. It is okay to want more for yourself. And like, we have to be comfortable. And I'm telling y'all, it took me to put myself in isolation. I hate to say it like that. I know that sounds terrible, but it was like the best thing that I could have ever done, because from being around so many negative people and toxic people, and you always trying to help them and do right by people because you want people to, like, that's just such a good feeling for people. And people just don't want that. People don't want that for themselves. People don't want that and damn sure they don't want that shit for you. It shifted everything for me, because I used to feel like, okay, I probably shouldn't, I don't want to talk about my dreams and goals in front of people because it makes them feel like they think that I'm, you know what I mean? And it's like, bitch, because I am. I say that humbly, you know what I mean? Because I am. You know what I mean? So you got to get, and it starts there. That's why I say this digital market shit is cute. Yeah, you can make a lot of money with it and all that, but y'all, it starts with you. Like, I feel like if I went back to wholesale real estate, I just started dabbling back into Airbnb, and I'm like, my journey in it is completely different because my mindset is completely fucking different. Bitch, I deserve this shit. What you mean? Sorry. I deserve this. What you mean? And that's why I said y'all got to get comfortable with that. That's why I'm like, this again, I love what I do. I don't want to say it like it ain't shit, but like, I say this humbly, y'all. I literally don't be doing shit on here. I get on live and I have a real conversation and I tell the truth, and it makes me anywhere from $300 lately to $3,000 a day. I'm just gonna tell you straight up the numbers. And if I can do this shit, y'all can do this too. So stop thinking the shit is too hard. Stop thinking the shit is impossible. Stop thinking like, I don't know if it. Nah, bitch, do what you want to do and enjoy doing it. Because I'm telling you, it's like that's the alignment of it. That's the like, that's just how it works. You gotta believe. And again, it's completely normal. Let me just say this. It is completely normal to feel nervous, starting something new. I feel like I'm learning so much more than making money. This is thank you, sis. Y'all, I just be telling God. I know it sounds messed up to say. I be telling God to use me, and I be cussing, but like, I be just telling God to use me. I do. But no, but I'm serious, dog, because I feel like people don't talk about that enough. And that's why I wanted to create my community, because, my heart is really dear to moms. And I feel like, I mean, no shade to nobody that's not a mom, but it's just like, I feel like if I was a single girl or whatever like that, like life, it ain't that hard. But like being a mama, trying to be responsible for somebody else's life and raise them, like you be wanting to crash out all the fucking time. And then let alone, I'm trying to be a good wife. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to do, like, it's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot. And like, we deserve this shit. Like, for real, we deserve this shit. And that's why I'm like, we really have to reprogram our mind. That's why I said, like, when I pulled my kids out of school and I was just like, man, I'm in control of this shit. Like, with everything, I'm in control of how much money I make. I'm in control of my fucking happiness. I'm in control of all that. And it's like, once you realize that, again, I'm not telling you to quit your job or nothing like that. Because again, bitch, you see, I'm still working. I'm still here on the clock. I'll be on y'all be on the clock, logged in on Teams. I'll be wiggling my screen, making sure I'm available. Okay? Because baby, that's why I said baby, it ain't never enough. Okay, I'm taking all of it. I need it all. But if they start pissing, like I said, as long as they don't piss me off, baby, I'm gonna be there. I said, baby, I'm make $1 million. I'm still on this motherfucker. What you mean? I feel like thank y'all so much. The black community usually doesn't share enough info with us. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, y'all, like, it's just crazy. And I just, I'll get sidetracked real quick. But that's why, like, y'all know when you be thinking about, again, I'm gonna get a little sidetracked, but like when you be thinking about like Black Wall Street and shit, y'all, I was thinking about that earlier today, and I was like really crying because I'm like, man, that shit is so dope. Like, y'all, we are the. I know some white people watch me too, and I love y'all too, like the ones that's cool. But like, y'all, we are the motherfucking culture. Why y'all think I'm always saying that? We are the fucking culture, and that's why I'm like, bitch, you got ideas. You have amazing. I know you do. And share that shit. Stop trying to be. Oh wait. I need to be timid because they don't want to make them feel a certain way. Man, fuck them. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. So, bitch, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, handle we seriously are, y'all. And that's what I'm saying. It's enough. It's enough for all of us. It really is. And like I said, like, just even kind of going back to the money aspect of it. That's why I be saying, like, because I know people like, you shouldn't get online and say that it's easy and everything like that. But it is, though. Because again, like, and when I say it's easy because I gave my life to God and I committed to him. And once I really fully committed to him, I understood that me struggling, me having the mindset of struggling, me having a scarcity mindset, me thinking that I don't deserve things, like, that was the issue. But it was like, again, once I realized that the God that I serve, like, winning is inevitable. Like, it's just who I am. Like, do you know who Jesus? Yeah. He's like right here. He's right here with me. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, you have to realize that. And the moment that you do, and I just like, man, why did it take me so long to realize this, Jesus? You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm still fairly young. So if that's your experience, can't nobody tell you not to share. Yeah, but again, I always want to be realistic with people because again, some people I'd be like, baby, I'm trying to get my confidence where you are or where you're at. You know what I mean? Like, they don't even be realistic. But then at the same time, I'm like, that's kind of I don't know, because I get it. Like, you should be confident. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say that, like, it be some motherfuckers I be like, okay, but again, I don't want to sound like I'm being a hater because I'm not. But like, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean? Like, where it be like, I'm confused though. Where so okay. And here I am over here I'm being scared. I'm being shy. And I'm like, this have you oh, okay. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So again, like, it really starts there. And that's why I said, like, I feel like if I dibbled and dabbled really in anything again, because I changed my mindset and I changed the way of how I thought about things. And it's like, if y'all don't take nothing away from me from what I said today, what's the worst case scenario if you think highly of yourself? What's the worst case scenario if you think that I can have everything that I fucking desire? What is the worst case scenario about that? While you still working a job, while you whatever, what is the worst case scenario about that? You know what I mean? And it's like, once you get like, people will, I remember being around certain people, my family members and stuff like that. And I would say, like, again, I've always said, I've always wanted to live in like a nice, like predominantly, mixed neighborhood, where the houses are fairly large and, and because of my upbringing and where we came from, like, bitch, how dare you? You should be grateful if you ever be able to rent a house. This is the type of shit motherfuckers used to say with me. I'm like, damn, like, why would you say that? I don't want to be on Section 8 my whole life. Exactly. I wouldn't place it on your heart if you weren't. We can do hard. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all, all the goals and stuff that y'all want to accomplish. But all I'm going to say this, though, too. Do that shit just to save you some time and some energy. Do that shit, but do that shit as your motherfucking self. That's where people be messing up because, again, you too busy focused. And that's why I be saying, y'all, and I don't be trying to be disrespectful or rude. That's why I be saying, like, I really be getting on this motherfucker and be getting off because it's real easy for our flesh. It's real easy for us to fall into the fact of us comparing ourselves to nobody. And that's one thing that I've had to learn to do. Like, I don't compare my shit to nobody, because motherfuckers that you see online who be getting the Chanel bags and all that shit, them hoes is miserable in real life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. Y'all can have that shit, bitch. I'm getting on here, do what I gotta do, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So no offense when I don't be when I don't be commenting back, because honestly, I don't give a fuck about this motherfucker. Like, I say that humbly. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that come in my lives and mess with me, but like, straight up, the internet is the devil. It really is. I mean, I'm gonna make my money out of it. I'm gonna try to be impactful from it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my 1-2 step up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, because it really is easy to fall into that. And that, and again, this is why I wanted to create my program, NPM, and everything. Like, I know I'm plugging my shit. Because I wanted to create a safe space and to really, be able to have real conversations and stuff like that. Because all that aesthetic and all that shit is cute. But like, be real. Let a motherfucker know, because I feel like that's what be making people like, I ain't gonna call you out, sis, but I know you on this live right now. But like, you said some shit to me, and like, it really like that. I just didn't like that feeling of, as a Black woman, you said something where you was kind of like, well, I just feel like I need to go with the white woman aesthetic because that's what sells. That's the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to be whoever it is that you are truly is and be able to make money off of that. Fuck that. And that's why I said, like, I feel like I'm impersonating, or I mean, yeah, I'm making some money from it, but I'm like, nah, if I'm gonna do this, and I feel like that's another reason why my page got shut down and everything like that, because it was like I wasn't being who I really should be and putting people on. Everybody should know about this opportunity. Every woman should be doing this, and especially us. Okay, I'm just saying, but you know who I'm talking to when I said what I said, because that shit's not cool. Nah, if you gonna, because y'all know when I'm always saying like how I hate faceless and shit. Nah, you need to be showing you. And even if you don't want to show you, need to be a Black woman like you. Okay? It don't need to be. Again, I ain't got nothing against no white people, y'all. I for real. I fuck with a lot of y'all. Okay? Like, for real. I'm not racist. For real. We're like this. But seriously, like, you know what I mean? Like, hell no. Like, no, you need to be yourself and enjoy, and you know what I'm saying? And it's just so much easier, y'all. It's so much easier to show up online. This is why I love doing this. I love that I could, baby, just woke up. Let me log on. I want to make so much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna get on here and lie and be like, yeah, guys, I just spend 2 hours a day on my phone. No, the fuck I don't. I'll be on this motherfucker all day working, trying to come up with some ideas to get this goddamn money. I'm not gonna get on here and lie to you. I'm not. It's not what this is, okay? That's how society want us to think. Yeah, man. And like, bro, be stealing everything from us, and then when we do it, the shit ugly. The shit is ghetto. The shit is chill. I told y'all the other day when I was on live, I know this is random as hell, but I didn't really get to tell the story. Y'all, I always gotta, and I'm like, Jesus, what do you want me, again, do you want me to come out with a Lifetime movie or something like that? Do you want me to write some books, some novels? Like, because I can't make this stuff up. When we was when we was playing pickleball, y'all, and the only reason why we was playing pickleball is because my cheap ass wasn't about to go to Dick's. My husband was talking about go to Dick's and get some tennis rackets. I said, I'll be damn, we're going to Five Below, and I'm gonna get these. This is all they had. They don't sell tennis rackets no more. So we getting some, they got pickleball rackets, and I was just trying to get the kids out of the house, get them off their fucking iPads. And the lady gonna say to me, we just can't have anything. God damn it. Serena took over tennis. Fuck. I'm like, I'm just the mom out here just trying to play. Like, what? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go for it. I will need y'all for sports. Sis, we got you. He would definitely have support. We here for, yeah. We all support her. We all support her over here, sis. I love my community, my tribe. And that's why I said I fuck with y'all. Like, I don't want y'all to be thinking I be funny when I be saying, like, y'all are my virtual friends, like, for real. But I'm just saying, like, I ain't got nobody I can pour my heart out to, okay? That's all I be saying. Somebody that I can hug, okay? I'm a hugger. And people be thinking I'm weird for that. I just like to love on people, y'all. I like to touch people. Not like that. I know that sounded weird, but you know what I mean? I'm real loving. Probably because I ain't get that shit growing up. Is that what it is? Well, I did a story of the support I got last night from NPM. Oh, I'm gonna have to go in there and watch it, sis. Y'all know I'm a damn fool. But y'all, I'm sorry. Again, y'all know my lives. They be going real sideways real quick. But it was on my heart. And shout out to Dimples. Y'all. She the one that got me on here because I wasn't even about to get on here. Because I was just, again, y'all, what it was I guess, so, again, I told y'all, I don't be playing about my kids. We was having like a, this is real sideways, just so y'all know. We was having a, again, something is wrong with me, y'all. I'm telling y'all know that movie, I always said the movie with Alicia Keys and them in it, and the sister that died, the one that always can, like, they were saying like that bitch could feel the earth. That is, man, that is me. I don't know why I'm so emotional, but anyway, so my son, because y'all know he homeschooled, he was doing a book report because you know how they trying to take Black history out of school and shit. So we was doing a book report and shit like that. And like I was telling my husband, so my father-in-law, he recently passed, and he was like, was 80, so baby, he was Martin Luther King times, right? And honestly, that's the only older person that I have in my life. And again, I struggle with anxiety. I'm gonna be honest, I get overwhelmed real easy. And I was like, man, like I be feeling guilty because like my son, we be asking him shit. He's sheltered. He's very sheltered. We be asking him shit, and like he don't be knowing and shit like that. And I'm like, man, like I feel like I'm failing as a parent because like, sir, I'm like, son, they look at you like a threat, even at a fucking 11 years old. If you walk outside, like, and you need to understand that word. But at the same time, I do like the fact that he's sheltered because, like, you know, how, it's just we be going through that. So anyway, girl, we went down a whole motherfucking. We went down a whole rabbit hole of like Black history stuff today, girl. We watched these last couple of days. We was watching like Queen, girl, and then I never watched like again, y'all. I'm sorry. At this point, I'm just talking. Feel free if you want to get DWA, it's linked in my bio. I always get on here and share what that's about. But let me just get this off my chest. I need to talk to somebody about it. Girl, we just been going down a whole rabbit hole of just like, the Black history movies and stuff, right? He ain't ready for Roots yet. He ain't ready for that. But anyways, we was watching Queen, girl, and I never seen that part. I guess I never paid attention to it where like they burn like the last part of Queen, or like the third part of Queen when she grown and shit. Her baby daddy, girl, they burned him up hanging with the baby under. When I think about it, it just takes me, baby. There's a reason I wouldn't have made it. I know I wouldn't have made. I know I wouldn't have made it, but I'm telling you, God know, He know, because baby. Anyways, but like we was just going down, and girl, when I tell you, I have been crying all fucking day. And so it was funny because I was like, man, fuck it, I ain't getting on live today. Because I lately I've been trying to get on like around 12. Baby, that's a good time to be on, y'all. Just let y'all know that's where the cha-ching, ching, ching. That's where the money's been coming from. I'm just being honest. I just want to be honest with y'all and let y'all know. And so I was like, man, fuck it, I ain't get on when I said I was. I ain't even gonna do it or whatever like that. So we've been watching like these movies, and like Xavier, in a weird way, he like want to keep watching them. So girl, my life, it's just been trauma all goddamn day of me watching this shit. So I was like, I don't even want to get on live. And right when I'm saying that, and again, I can't make this stuff up. Sis hits me up on TikTok and she's like, when is your next live? I want to make sure I don't miss it. I'm like, okay, girl, I'm about to get on right now. So stuff like that motivates me and stuff. And that's why I said we all need that. And we all need the encouragement to, keep motherfuckers going. Yes, I made my daughter watch Crooklyn recently. They be needing it, y'all. Our kids are so fucking sheltered. They really weak as hell. I mean, maybe not y'all kids, but my kids are definitely. I'm like, son. But he responsible as fuck. I will say that. He's very responsible. Like, I'm talking about, you know how they was leaving us at home at like 7 and 8? People can't do that with their kids these days. There's no way. Lord, I don't want to see that. Dimples, man, I've always watched the beginning of Queen, like, with Raven-Symoné and stuff is in it. But I don't know why I've never watched because baby, YouTube will take you down a rabbit hole or some shit, okay? What's that other movie? Have y'all seen that George Steiny girl? That baby was fucking 14. Hey, sis. On TikTok, the digital empress. Girl, I can't even talk. Hey, girl. It's me stumbling over my words. You don't. Because when I said I had never seen that part. I didn't know that. They burned the baby under the daddy. I mean, not the baby. I'm sorry. Not they burned the baby. They burned the daddy up and laid the baby crying, newborn, up underneath the daddy. I was like, girl, I can't make this shit. Then my husband, y'all know he's 20 years older than me, and he's very, very, very pro-Black. And me and my son, we emotional and shit. He like, yeah, this is the shit I'm talking about. Yeah, it was a lot. Then we watched the Tulsa, girl. It was just a lot. It was a lot. But thank you, sis, again. So that's why, like I said, this live went a little left. So I just wanted to get what was off my chest. I was just emotional today, But yeah, that's my truth. But anyways, I say all that to say, believe in your motherfucking self. And like I said, you may be going through something right now. Hell, this may be a sign why you came across this live. I don't know, but I'm telling you, at the end of the day, keep the. Again, it's. I don't know why it has to happen that way, but I'm telling you, right when you about to give up, that's when your breakthrough is coming. I don't know why it always. Why does it always happen that way? Why? Like I'm telling y'all, I could tell y'all some stories, but I ain't gonna tell y'all no story. Baby, it always happens that way. So please, if you've been praying for a way, y'all, I'm just saying this is just one of the ways I know. And again, I just think it's important, especially for my peoples. My peoples. We gotta create generational wealth. We got to break generational curses. You know what I'm saying? And you can, you know what I mean? You can be that shift. You can be that person or whatever like that. And it's probably going to take you to get being uncomfortable and cutting motherfuckers off or whatever like that. Because like I said, that's what I had to do, baby. And the moment that I did, my life changed forever. And I promise when it happened, not that I like made a deal with Jesus or anything like that, but in a way I feel like I kind of did. I said, God, I will always give you your glory and always remind the people and tell the people, baby, when they get right with you, I'm telling y'all, like to me, I feel like life, the Bible is an open book test of me being succeed. Okay, you did it for him. You did it for him in the Bible. You did it for him. You did it for her. And again, I always relate my. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off y'all because at this point I'm just talking too damn much. I'm sorry, but like y'all know in now again, I'm not one of them Bible. I can give you the verse. I just know what part in the Bible where was it? What was it in Genesis? Kind of sort of when when Jesus was when he was telling when God was telling Sarah that she was gonna have a baby and she was like 105. I don't know how old she was, but she was older, and she was like, "Bruh, you know how old?" Again, this is how I received the Bible, so don't judge me. Okay, this is just how it came in my head, and this is how I be translating on my end. But again, like she was like, "No, bro, I'm old as hell. Like I'm not about to have no baby or whatever like that." He was like, "Yeah, you gonna have a baby. You gonna have a baby." And she was like, I'm not about to have no baby, bro. You know what I'm saying? Again, God will be trying to show us and tell us a different way, but we be so close-minded. We be so like, no, I didn't already did that, or I can't do that, or no, that's not the way that I'm supposed to be going because it don't feel right. It make me feel uncomfortable or whatever. Listen, and for real, and be open to it. And that's the thing, like, y'all, all you gotta do is just pray. Open up your mouth and pray. Open up your Bible and pray. And again, y'all, I'm not a professional. I don't even consider myself a Christian, but one thing I will do, I'm telling you, that's why I get on here and I be saying, y'all, my little Bible studies real ghetto, but they have helped and they have, really showed me. And again, if he can do it for him, he can do it for me. And again, if once you realize the God that we serve, he wants you to be prosperous. He wants you to live a good life. He don't want you living a life of chaos and strife and negativity and all that. Mm-mm. And that's why I said you got to understand that and realize that for yourself. And the quicker and faster that you do, you'll look up and you like, life, this is uncomfortable. It's just good. Like nothing bad happening. Nothing. I mean, you're going to have your little minor bullshit or whatever like that. But I'm just saying, like, it can just be, I can have everything that I want. I can have the husband of my dreams. I can have my dream house. I can have my dream car. I can have my kids. My bills can be on auto pay. I got to trust. I got life insurance. I handle my business. I ain't got no worry in the world. I'm not peeking out the window, worried about the repo man coming to get my car. I'm not worried about my lights getting cut off. Like life could be there like that. It absolutely can, girl. It absolutely can. I'm just saying there's just different ways. So looking ways to invest in yourself and just keep and don't be afraid of education. That's another thing that's wrong with us. We be afraid to educate ourselves, y'all. Again, this is why I say digital marketing is kind of a prime example. Motherfuckers will spend their rent to go see Beyonce. And I no shade to Beyonce. Them tickets was insane. In this goddamn economy that we in. Girl, and she always want to do this shit around tax time. No, she wrong. No, she wrong with them payment plans. They know what they doing, y'all. They know what they doing. But I'm just saying, you'll do that. You'll go out your way to look like you got some money. Ooh, let me get this Louis Vuitton. Baby, I'm going to Rainbow. I'm not ashamed at all. Rainbow got some cute stuff. It's Fashion Nova. Okay, like what? Like what do you mean? And I used to, I remember when because we was poor. I used to always wonder why the white. Again, I don't got nothing against y'all, but this is what I seen when I was growing up. I was so confused why white people when we would be at the Goodwill in that what was it called, Value Village? I'd be like, why is these rich people up in here, shopping up in here? The fuck? Like, let me get some money, bitch. I'm at Gucci. Ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong with us. We be thinking like that. Motherfuckers want to think like, baby, please think I'm poor. I don't want you to ask me. Don't ask me for nothing. I don't have anything. And again, when you change your mindset and change the way that you think, like you start moving differently, you start acting differently. And again, you'll learn to cut people off because it's like I got shit to lose now. I can't be out here reckless, deckless, baby. I gotta, baby, don't touch me, okay? I have on all white. No, I'm just playing. But I'm just saying, yeah, at this point, I'm just talking. But all right, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and say that. But again, digital marketing, it changed my life personally. I always try to get on here and share my story daily because again, if I can do it, I know you can as well. I find that the easiest way is to get started with a done for you digital marketing course that's working for thousands and hundred thousands of other people. Like I said, I ain't gonna do it today because usually when I get on here, I always share the course that helped me make my first 6 figures in 9 months as a complete beginner on just reselling the program, y'all. Just from reselling the program, okay? A program that was already put together. And then once I hit 6 figures, that was not even like, again, thinking small, not thinking it was possible or whatever like that. But once I did do that, I was like, damn, if I can do this for somebody else's shit and I am like kind of like, I don't want to say that I'm half-assing, but like there's so much more that I could be doing online. I'm like with minimum effort, then I can launch my own program and do the same thing. And I feel like with my love and my energy behind uh the way that I coach and the way that I help people and everything like that, I know that it's gonna be beneficial. Now, granted, I don't do the best job promoting NPM, but again, y'all, it's coming. Okay, when this webinar happens and stuff like that, it's gonna be lit. I promise. I'm gonna do a better job. But yeah, so I usually get on here and talk about that. But it's a great way to make passive income. It's a great way to leave your motherfucking job if you really put your all into it. And like I said, I shared with y'all earlier all the different side hustles that I've tried to do. I just find that it's really like low maintenance. Like it's really, again, you can have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? That's like I've never found making money fun before. Essentially, you know what I mean? That's to sum it up. That's what the hell I was trying to say. I just figured out my own. See, I'm telling y'all, when I get on live, it's like this is my therapy. I don't need to go to no damn therapist because I get to talk it out with y'all. That's what it is. This is the funnest way I've ever made money online. You know why? Because I get to be myself. I get to show up how I am. I get to show up looking cute, dusty, crusty, whatever. And I get to be honest and tell my truth. And it's so easy to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because the story ain't changed and it's the same. You know what I mean? You might hear a little, like today, I gave y'all a little bit more details. Y'all ain't know I was audited by the IRS. Y'all ain't know I was going through that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, baby, I seen my way out of a situation and I stuck with it. And I even say this, my husband, we've had this conversation. Not that he didn't support me or whatever, but sometimes even your own people may not see the vision. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if God gave you the vision, you trust it and you stick with that shit. And you, baby, failure's not, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I used to be on live and I said, I'm not getting off this motherfucker until I make 2 sales. Like that's how. You gotta have your faith. Gotta be so crazy. Hey, Edward, your faith gotta be so fucking just arrogant about your shit. But again, in your own little box. I'm not saying against nobody else. I ain't saying you gotta show out in front of nobody. But seriously, y'all, I was literally, baby, account negative $300. Baby, I'm gonna make 20,000 by next month. 20,000. Y'all, my first month in digital marketing, I had made in 23 days. I had made 15K, and it's so crazy. Again, like you be moving so fast sometimes. That was like my highest month. And then I kind of like dropped down and was making like 7,000, 5,000, 7,000. Then I started hitting 10K months consistently. But I was like, what's the worst case scenario if I write this shit down and I say I'm gonna have it? What? Who gonna fight me? You know what I mean? So again, say that shit. Be unrealistically, be delusional, like they say, or whatever. But say that shit and look at it every day and take it serious. Because just like how you can watch rap videos all day and them rap songs be stuck in your head and you want to twerk all goddamn day because that's all you see. What would happen if you think highly and say, you know what, I am a money magnet. My expectations are always exceeded no matter what I do. Okay, that shit gonna happen for you. And that's what, again, people don't even understand. Thank y'all for the power of a ton. So start speaking highly of yourself. Be delusional. Whatever the fuck somebody got to say. That's how I feel. Well, bitch, I'll be crazy then on this motherfucking yacht. Okay, I'll be crazy with my you got the title to your car, your new car, or you got the title to some old shit. Not that that matters. I'm just saying this is just me in conversation that I have with myself in the mirror. Not knocking anybody that got a older car. I ain't better than nobody. I ain't saying it like that, but I'm just saying be unrealistic with yourself and watch what happens. Okay, say that shit out because I'm telling y'all. Remember, and again, it's sad. I'm my own worst victim sometimes. I don't know if y'all remember. I did a vlog like back in I want to say it was going into the new year, and I was like, watch February in February the shortest goddamn. And this is what I'm saying. Sometimes your faith gotta be so fucking just crazy. I was like, I'm gonna do 20K. Watch, I did it before my first month. I basically almost made 20K. Like it was like 19 something my first month in digital marketing. And then, like I said, ever since then, you get cocky sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. And got cocky, kind of fall off sometimes with Jesus. Sometimes don't be in my Bible. Don't, be writing down my goals like how I'm supposed to. And that's why I be saying I do that all the time. And I was like, watch y'all. And I would get on live like the whole month of January. And it's so funny because I go back and look at my analytics all the time. I got on live every single day and I said, y'all, February, I'm gonna make 20K. February, I'm gonna make 20K. I'm gonna make 20K. I'm gonna make 20K. I'm gonna make 20K. Kept saying it. Was faithful. Had timers going off in my phone every day to write that shit down in my journal. Write it down. That's why I'm always like, y'all write 5 things down that you're grateful for every day. Say that shit. Look at your goals. I listen to like subliminals when I stop going to bed watching fucking Real Housewives of Atlanta, having that shit in your mind when you go to sleep, because your again, I don't want to get too deep. I don't really know about the science of all this shit, but I'm just saying, don't do that. Okay, listen to something positive. Listen to Yolanda Adams or something. Started doing that, y'all. February I made 27K. Then right after that, fall off, shoot back down, making 10K. Again, I'm grateful to still make money and and still see revenue in this. But again, like, you could be your own worst enemy sometimes. And again, if you just stay with it, yes, he will, girl, humble you every time. Yes, he will. But y'all, I'm sorry. I feel like I was preaching today. Just a little cuss word. But see, this is what you'll find inside the NPM. That's why you need to get it. So if you do not know, I created my own program and community, mentorship community. It's called the Mompreneur Method. So if you are a mom, you want to learn how to make money online, you business minded, you struggling with productivity, baby, NPM is for you, girl. And it's also a done for you digital product that you can resell for 100% profit, girl. Okay, and cash out. Okay. It's on sale right now for just $77 for the whole month of July. But girl, if you get Digital Wealth Academy, the course that helped me earn my first 6 figures in 9 months that I'm always talking about, that really changed my life, you will get NPM absolutely free. So that'll be 2 done for you digital products for $4.97 that you can get on payment plan, that you get started for $44 for less than your lunch that you probably paid for today. Y'all, I gotta take my braids. Oh shit, I got a call tonight too. I forgot. I had to start taking my braids down too. Y'all, when y'all see me tomorrow, I might be acting a little bougie because my hair ain't been done these last couple of days, and that's why I've been going through it. But baby, we gotta take these braids out. Cause B-Day loading. Just know I might be acting brand new tomorrow. I'm just playing y'all. You so silly. See now I can't wait to. Oh, thank you, Dimples. I appreciate it. She said I was late to service. Y'all, I'm a damn fool. I'm sorry, but thank y'all so much for allowing me to be myself. I'm grateful for my tribe, my community. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. But again, y'all, I don't want y'all to think I'll be funny. I can't buy no more shit. I can't. I be trying to support all y'all. I do. Okay, like I said, we can do this live. We can get hop on live together. I don't want y'all to be thinking like, baby, I can't buy everybody shit. Okay. It's our birthday season coming. I know, I can't wait. And you, Dimples, I keep saying, like, I don't know where this is. Again, this must be the new me or something, because I am so not a birthday person. But I don't know what the hell done got into me. Because I be like, I just find myself, it just naturally rolls off the tongue. Like, it's my birthday coming up. Just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know it's my birthday. Don't even know when the damn day is. Who cares about hair as long as you are making some coins? Period. No, for real. Baby, there was a time where I was DIYing this hair. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I care. Hair appointments, bucks. Okay. I said, not my daughter be like, Mommy, I need a hair appointment. Celebrate yourself, says I'm gonna celebrate you. No, for real. We gotta celebrate. No, straight up. I'm turning 34. Girl, it's sad I don't be remembering. But all right, y'all. This live was so much fun. I'm about to take me a little. Y'all know I always got to take a goddamn nap. It's me taking a nap between tasks. Oh, I'm sorry, Natasha. I didn't even see you, sis. What is the best advice for someone to share this opportunity before they start making money? Being honest, telling your truth, why you wanted to get started. What are you learning since you started? And then just in general, I always tell people, and I notice for like a lot of my students when they start, series is really like a huge shoot. See, I love when y'all ask me questions. That gives me a chance to actually be professional for once. But it gives you a chance to kind of really one, hold yourself accountable and be more consistent in your journey. Because in the beginning stages, I know when you're not making no money, but this is why I'm always telling people, like, you really have to fall in love with the product. So I've had people, honestly, and I'm not out here like telling you to go buy a different course, buy this course, but like, you really have to love what you're talking about, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I know this for myself. Can't nobody take away the fact that, like, and it's so funny because I even got, and I can show y'all, baby, I be having receipts, okay? Just letting y'all know. Even Rachel, her own motherfucking self said, bitch, I look like, well, she didn't say bitch, but that's how I kind of received it in my head. She was like, I love how you promote, DWA and everything like that. And I genuinely, appreciate, and I'm like, damn, like that means a lot to hear that from the creator, you know what I mean, and saying that, like, I really do believe in this product, y'all. I cannot say it enough. Again, I even created my own shit, and I still will always sell DWA because it did, like, the training that's in there. And I've seen other people, like, hell, I be asking people when they, when I be coaching people, I'm like, girl, let me take a peek inside that course, let me just see what's in here, just to see if it is something, you know what I mean, and can't nothing touch it. I'm just being straight up. I'm not saying that to be saying it. It is what it is. There's a reason why it's the number one for a reason. Okay, Dimples, 43. Hey, baby, let me tell you something. 50 is the new 40. 40 is the new 30. 30 is the new 20. Y'all, it's crazy. You know how when we was younger and we used to think like 30 and 40 was old? Like, my husband is very, I ain't gonna say he childish, but he act younger than me. I'd be like, bro, sit the fuck down. Like, why are you outside? I didn't already live my life. Let me see. I'm turning 36. Edward, you a Leo? I'm sorry, I'm loud as hell. Edward, when your birthday? I created. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's create a digital. Let's create a digital course on how we start looking at period, baby. Because the people, baby, there's an audience out there. Trust me, honey, that will try to buy it too. Black don't crack. Never would guess it. The second. That's what's up. No, for real though. Hey, it'll do numbers. It'll do number, baby. We need to create a whole new. I want to. You know what I want to create, y'all. You know what I want to be the new Target. I need a Target, y'all. Like, I mean, I'm really trying to. I really have been trying to stick it out. But it was like this was a part of my. This was a part of my retirement. Just random Tuesdays at Target with my baby girl. And it's been rough. What was it? It's the app though. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. It's called Mirror. I be trying to go in there and buy black shit. Like, I bought some black people toilet paper. I be trying to support black businesses. You know what I'm saying? I do. I be trying to support the black nail techs and stuff, but they be doing too. But like, my hairstylist, like, she's dope. I be trying to, I be trying. I try to, you know. But I don't even want to dive into that conversation because that'll turn into a whole sideways conversation. Sorry, where was I at? Hello, shout out from Naptown too. You're an inspiration. Oh, thank you, Tater. Okay, Naptown in the building. Look, I don't never have nobody from Indian here. How you doing, sis? I gotta make sure I follow you. No, we do. That's why I'm like, man, I swear, I just like, man, if we could. That's why I'm like, we need to put our heads together, y'all. We need a damn. Yes, Dimples, you not in Indiana. Don't tell me you in Indiana, girl. Don't tell me you in Indiana. We are. Sorry, guys. The Leos is the best sign. Or is that a Leo? Girl, look, Edward, I don't be knowing. That is the Leo sign, ain't it? I don't be knowing the astrology signs off the top of my head, okay? I don't know if y'all do. But Edward, you a Leo? Is that what you're saying? Thank you. But yeah. But Natasha, but definitely, I'm telling you, sis, y'all keep saying I'm about to do the series, but I was like, let me get my hair done first. I didn't want to start the series. I had recorded some videos, but I'm like, we just gonna say that for a different time. We're gonna say that for a different time. I need my hair done first, okay? Because it just makes me feel confident. Girl, nails is fucked up. Just, I'm just over here going through it. But you know how you need that fresh set, like right before your birthday. You don't want to get it done, and then you gotta. Well, maybe that's just a cheapness in me. I was like, I don't want to have to get it done again, so I've been trying to hold out. Over here. Are definitely the best. We are. We definitely are. Okay, Edward. No. What's that? Hold on. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, only Leo. Hold on. What is a Libra? What is that? Leo, Virgo, Gemini. Where the hell does Libra fall? Y'all, it's me singing the Beyonce song. Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, y'all all right then. Y'all cool. Y'all a little arrogant though. I feel like the Libras that I know, y'all is it early October or late October? I fuck with Virgos too though. I feel like Leos, we fuck with Virgos heavy too. Maybe because y'all right behind us. And then I fuck with Cancers heavy too though, because y'all sensitive. I feel like I'm partially Cancer because my birthday starts on Leo. So You a Libra? Okay, sis. September, October. Oh, okay, early. They are not. Tanisha said they not cool. That's what I'm saying. They kind of mean. I feel like Libras are kind of like. I feel like y'all like don't get me wrong, like y'all shit and y'all shit. Don't get me wrong, but like y'all be kind of arrogant about y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? Which can come off like I don't know. But maybe you're nice. Maybe you're nice. So Edward, you be trying to come off like you the shit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, as you should. But I'm saying it be coming off like like y'all better than us. Like again, Leos, we know we the shit, but we don't really have to say it. You know? I'm just messing with y'all. I'm in Illinois. Oh, since I got some family up in Maryville, Gary, Munster. Matter of fact, I was just up there. I had to drive up there on Saturday when I was saying I was going to Chicago. That's I mean basically where I was going, but and drive right back. Um, y'all silly. My daughter is a Libra early. Is she kind of like is she I don't want to say mean, not necessarily mean, but oh shit, y'all. I let them over. I'm about to get in trouble. Hey girl, what's wrong, Pooks? Leos rock with cancers real heavy. They do. We really do. Aquarius is in the cancer. I've never a cancer being kind of arrogant. I ain't never heard that, sis. She is Tori. So I was right. Y'all Libras is something else. But yeah, I feel like I fuck with Virgos. Can't it's just like really the two that surrounded us, that surrounded Leos. Girl. Oh, look at her. Y'all, she be in here torturing me. Don't let that the little baby look fool you. I said, man, she's a fucking savage. Her ass was playing. Don't judge me as a parent. They be playing it on mute. What kids you know play GTA while watching Miss Rachel? I said she a different type of breed, bro. Something's off. Something is off. Um, let me see. Tatum said we just confident. Is that what it is? Because girl, y'all rude. I feel like every Libra, and again, y'all could be different. Maybe it's just the ones in my state. I'd be like, oh, okay, you're not my cup of tea. I can't win too. You got a problem with that? Competitive, more so. I guess that's what's the word that I was looking for. Maybe not necessarily arrogant, but just like very like you want to be in a competition. Like maybe I'm in my own lane. You be in your own lane. Okay, I ain't in competition with you. Um, Geminis are arrogant. Which sign is in late February? Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn. Hold on, so wait, Capricorn is January, ain't it? I have to sing the Beyonce song in order to remember Capricorn. And see, that's why I be trying to figure out about my son, because he his birthday March 21st, and I want to say he's an Aries, but then I'm like, nah, he's a Pisces. But no, maybe he's an Aries. Or maybe he's just both. I don't know, depending on what day people be considered on. Because somebody tried to say I was a Cancer, and I'm like, nah, Leo start on July 23rd. And I feel like I'm definitely a Leo for sure. My man is a Libra. He's the best. You know what it is, Natasha? I think what it is women Libras are well, I guess that's really any sign, you know. But no, because I feel like me and my husband, we one in the same. Although I will say August Leos are mean, and July Leos, we sensitive as fuck. Like we about our stuff, but like we need to cry sometimes, okay? That's that Cancer. That's that Cancer right before us, okay? She got us. He balances things out. Oh, okay. I feel like as a man, it's probably cool. But like the women, I feel like Libra women be like competitive. And I'm like, girl, like, I want you to win too, sis. Like, calm down. Okay. You ain't gotta back up. December, January is Capricorn. Oh, okay. Okay, Capricorn. Up the cusp. There's a difference for sure. Yeah, but see, I feel like certain signs, the boys can be like, I feel like Scorpios, both boy or woman and man, are one and the same. Leos, one and the same. But like certain other signs, like Gemini men, fucking psycho, crazy. But the women, they be psycho, but for good reasons. You know what I'm saying? So like, it just depends. Yes, yes, Dimple. She was the one asking for her personal your life, girl. When I say she's more mature than I am, baby, but she's a savage though. Like she really, again, I'd be like, bro be trying to. I'm telling y'all, she be on watching. She get. I'm scared of Freddy Krueger. She'll watch Freddy Krueger and be playing little Einsteins on her iPad. I'm like, is this normal? Like, is this okay? Sis be trying to watch Fatima. Y'all, she liked the show. Like that when I say this child is me, she loved Martin, the show like Martin. She's 3. What's going on? Aquarius is February, I think. That's what I was thinking. I think it was too. That's why I said Capricorn, Aquarius. They like Aquarius, and then Pisces is March. Like March is split, ain't it? Well, I guess every month is split, ain't it? But I know March because that's why I was like, I think my son is a I said I think he's an Aries. I'm gonna claim that he an Aries. There's a difference for sure. I dated a Leo once, and he was born as fuck. No. The question is, what month Leo was he? An August Leo or was he a July Leo? I think there's a difference between men and women Leos. I do like. It's kind of hard to explain. Like for example, my husband is a Leo. Like again, like, but I'm talking about like drastic. Like I'm talking about like likable features. For example, like I feel like both me and my husband were likable. We're both like really goofy and like people be thinking I'm a damn fool, y'all. I'm the serious one in the like. I cannot say it enough. I am the mature one in the relationship, and my husband is 20 years older than me. When I say this motherfucker should be on tour, he is a damn fool. Like people be like, "Oh, I know you probably like the goofy one in the relationship." No, I'm not. I be dead ass serious, y'all. And this motherfucker, y'all don't ever see him or hear him. But when I say a damn fool, but what I'm saying is but I always say like he's mean though. Like I'm somebody that'll be like, "Oh, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings," or babe, don't say that. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker be like, fuck him. Like, that's how he be talking. I'm like, babe, oh my God. Like, no. What about their feelings? So that's what I mean when I say it like that. But I wouldn't say like drastically different. But I'm telling you, like Gemini's, like I feel like it'd be like, because I used to misjudge Gemini. My cousin, she was just on here, she a Gemini. And she cool as hell. She crazy. But like men Geminis, like they're scary. I would be in fear. Psychotic. What'd you say? Pisces is late February. It's late February and then it go into March, right? It ends like March 20th, I guess. My Libra is very giving also. She is also super sensitive too. Oh, okay. I think it's interesting. You would think I would be in astrology, but I'm not. But it's crazy like how our signs really do be like, you know, that's coming with what'd you say? I don't even remember what month. I knew that sign and a Virgo is never again. Virgos are very, I think both men and women are very they're perfectionists. They are like they're just very like particular, I think. You know, like not I don't think they're go with the flow type of people ever. It has to be, you know. But at the same time, I don't feel like that's a bad thing. Those are structured people. I like them type of people. I want to be more like that. My ex-husband is also okay. Okay, Dimples. Okay. All right, I see what you're saying. Okay, but she said my fiance on the other hand is motherfucking Gemini. Okay, so you like a little crazy. Okay, so you might just be a little crazy, Dimples. That's all. That's his birthday, March 20th. Oh, okay, so his birthday. So Tori, he a Pisces, right? Because like I said, my son, his birthday is March 21st, and he's an Aries. There's some truth to it for sure. They be on point. We'll read your life, that girl. Every time. I'm a laid back Virgo, except for the business. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Shawan, yeah, we did talk about that because sis, you definitely a Virgo for sure. And I'm like, I don't even know you like that, but from talking to you, I'm like, girl, y'all seen what we was on the y'all, Shawan was not to try to put your business out there like that, but she was like, I just don't know if I can. Girl, content killing mine, baby. I'm like, let me step my shit up. Girl, worried about some shit. I'm like, girl, if you don't get out of your goddamn head, I'm over here. Sis said, let me get a little crazy, man. I got a Gemini. Okay, I need a little. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, sis. I'm happy for you, Dimples. I'm happy for you. Oh, he a Pisces. Okay. Are they quiet? Would you say is your husband quiet, Tori? I had to. I'm gonna tell on you, Shawan, every time. Every time I can. Uh, it's crazy because I have twin Virgo daughters. What's that like? One is very particular, and the other one is so. Oh, that's crazy. I wonder is are they on the cusp of like Virgo or like Leo or whoever after Virgo? Is Libra after Virgo? Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, oh Leo, Virgo, Libra. Okay, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Leo, Virgo, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, sign up. Oh yeah. Okay, I got it. I got it now. Okay, so Libra is like, oh, okay, yeah, October. Very, very quiet. He is. And see, my son is quiet. But is he sneaky though? That's what I'm trying to figure out, y'all. Are the Pisces, Aries people, they be trying to play like they innocent and they quiet. But I caught my son cussing for the first time. I said, I knew you was in there cussing. You be trying, oh mom, I would never say bad words. Cause my son real smart, but he just don't be applying himself. But he like big word smart. Like some of the words he be saying, I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Let me look it up. ChatGPT, what does this mean? Because he be saying, I'm like, boy, but he be trying to play this innocent role. But really, them Pisces, them Aries, I know y'all on some bullshit. August 20th. Oh, so you know what? Maybe they was Natasha. Maybe one of them, the chill one, is she the oldest? Who the oldest? Because they was damn near about to be a Leo, and they held out. They held out to August 25th. Let me see. Not even know where near yours. What you talking about, Shawan? Not even know where near yours. You talking about birthdays? Girl, again, I get lost real fast. My bad, y'all. Whoever stole those music better upload the web for the Beyonce. Hey, I know somebody getting fired. I know Beyonce shitty. Told y'all, motherfuckers. I told y'all. Walking around with I can only imagine what she's saying. Very smart and sarcastic. They are, Tori. And that's my son. Because, like I said, he be putting me in. Again, y'all, my kids they're more mature than I am. Like, you would think I was the child. That's how they be talking to me around here, okay? Because my ass is I'm childish as fuck. I be trying to convince the kids to come outside and jump rope and let's go race and stuff. They be trying to be in the house and it's a heat wave outside. That's what my son be saying. I'm like, what the hell, boy? You'll take your ass outside. The chill one is the oldest. Oh, okay. So she was first. She was meant to be a Leo. That's what it was. They was about to be a Leo. They was about to be a Leo. That's what it was. And then you just had to hold them in a little bit longer than Tasha. I mean, I'm just messing with No, but that's probably what. But still, I still be believing like even a few days off, she probably got some of them traits. That's why she chill. 2 minutes, it be like that. They said like it makes a difference though. Um. Oh, your content. Yeah, I know. Shawan, like I said, you got me over here. I said, let me say I want to be an aesthetic girly, y'all. I'm thinking about being an aesthetic girl. I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely gonna show up. Continue to show up just like this. I'm a chill Leo. I feel like I am too. Like I like to have a good time. That's why I be like, I just don't understand. Like, baby, one thing about it is if you around me, well, especially in this part of my life, you gonna learn how to make some money, or we're fucking laughing point blank, and we gonna eat good. Cause that's one thing I'm gonna do, baby. So baby, these lamb chops have taken over my life. Tanisha, don't. Tanisha, you not in here for real, are you? I'm about to start taking out my hair right now. I'm about to wash it and deep condition it. If you in here, okay? It's out in the back. If you wondering. But I can definitely cut up when necessary. Yeah. That's how I feel. Like I'm real reserved. I'm real shy, y'all, in real life. Like people don't be believing me when I'm saying like I really am. But like if I feel that you got good energy, oh baby, we're gonna be talking like we knew each other for years. That's just how I am. If I open it, oh, it's over. Be prepared to be sick of me, okay? Because we're gonna have us a good time. and get some good food. That's all I want to do. Let's go out to eat, have us some good drinks, and let's laugh. I want to laugh all day. That's all I want to do. I want to have a good time. I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to be gossiping. I don't want to be timing up. Baby, I want to have a good time. I want to laugh all damn day. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do nothing else. Um, yep. They need the balance between them. Oh yeah, yeah. But I feel like they be saying it. But I'm assuming they're probably really close though. Natasha, the twins. I always secretly wanted twins, but I wanted it to be a boy and a girl, and that was just to knock it out. And that was when I went through a phase of wanting kids but didn't want kids, you know. Let me see. But I can let me see. I'm still love everything. Comedy cuts up all day. Yes, girl. That's what I'm talking about. We will laugh all day. Yes, y'all. That's why I said, y'all, we got to do it. We're going to do it live. And I'm sure, again, I'm going to figure it out somehow, some way. Or maybe I will try to. Sabrina didn't motivate me to try to do. She was like, girl, no, seriously, you really need to get on this streaming platform. You know what? I'll try anything. I will give it a try. But I'll be wanting to do it like, and actually, again, I like getting on here talking about this, but I'm like, at the same time, y'all, I just be wanting to, like, this was fun. I be needing this. Now I feel like, woosah. I'm back in my creative space again. I just needed to get some things off my chest. But for real, it was a lot watching them movies today. Bro, we done watched 12 years. Again, y'all, when I say every word, every terrible black, just terrible, man. I don't know why I didn't torture myself and did this to myself. I'm not strong enough. One and done, period. Okay. And that's what you did, Natasha. You just got twins. That's it. I'm looking forward to seeing the new. Okay, y'all, girl, I got my wig. I got Eunice State that sent me a little wig. Hopefully it now look, I already ain't got no edges, but I'm gonna get it. I'm getting it sewed on. I ain't using no glue. I learned my lesson because I was that was my problem. I was just pulling my wigs off, girl, and just pull these edges right on off. And got the nerve. And look, y'all, I still was showing up online. No edges. I don't even give. My man, he want me. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. Why do y'all care what anybody thinks when you get online, baby? As long as your man wants you. That is all that matters. Fuck these people on here. I mean, I'm not saying fuck y'all, but I'm just saying for anybody that got something bad to say, negative to say, girl, fuck them. Oh, thank you, Dimple. They're therapeutic for me, sis. I be needing this, y'all. Because again, like I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Even sometimes I be like, okay, y'all. I get on and share the course every day because let me be honest, one, that makes me money. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. But two, no, the knowledge and people be wanting to know because y'all, and this is what I'm saying. Like that be another thing, kind of getting back to the digital marketing thing, y'all, because that's what I be on here for. I think a lot of people are just afraid to kind of like repeat themselves, and it's like, y'all, that's what works. Why do y'all think y'all? I say this all the time when you see creators and they post like the same videos every single day. It's the same shit. I mean, granted, it's a different script or something like that, but it's the same stuff because it's working. That's why I'm like, y'all, if y'all didn't think, people was really making money, or the people that you take me out of it, or don't use me. Why the fuck do you think I get on here every day like I do? Again, I used to show I do still. I'll show my numbers here and there, but again, I know that sometimes rub people the wrong way. But I just be want people to know, like, y'all, I ain't doing nothing but just talking, reading the screen, copy and pasting. Why you can't do that? And have whatever it is that you want to do, girl. I know you want to go on vacation. That's what. Again, I ain't really want much out of life. I just wanted to be able to handle my bills, put my bills on auto pay because I used to be always stressed the fuck out, worrying about something getting cut off, or trying to call and make a deal with Verizon. Hey, let me do this payment. I just got tired of this shit, And I was just like, I just need a little something over top. And then I just want to be able to go on vacation whenever say I want to go on vacation and eat some good food, some lamb chops and stuff, and some salmon. They be on stream just talking. A lot of people on Twitch, they don't even game. That's why I say everybody keep telling me I need to do it. So I'm gonna look into it because I mean, hey, if it's another stream of income, fuck it. Because one thing about it, baby, I can talk. That's one thing I can talk. Just created a digital sisterhood. Oh, I know. That's why I said, girl, that's what NPM is. That's why I can't wait for you to get in there, sis. Oh, excuse me. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. That's exactly what we had. Thank you, Tori. Hey, thank you, Tori. I appreciate you, sis. Well, all right, y'all. I was on here. I'm sorry I talked y'all to death. You know what I'm saying? But as always, such a great conversation. Again, everything will be linked to my bio. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll be on tomorrow with my hair done. Again, Tanisha, she didn't say nothing, but I was like, my hairstyle, she popped in here because she be like, Sierra, why you don't be giving your hair a break since I'm already bald? Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, it does not matter. I'm gonna keep putting wigs on or braids in my hair anyway, so it don't matter, baby. I will cut these braids to the root. Okay, that's how much I do not give a damn. It's just hair. Um, okay, sis. I'm looking forward to it. What time is it? I got a call here at 8 o'clock. I need to take me a little nappy nap. But okay, y'all. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, y'all, if y'all need help with anything, any questions, feel free to reach out or whatever like that. Y'all, I'm trying to get back in my YouTube bag as far as like doing video, more videos to help. One of my people was like, man, you need to do a video on setting up Instagram. And I'm like, again, I be in my own head sometimes because I be thinking like, man, people don't need to do, but sometimes motherfuckers do need shit simplified and stuff like that for them. So again, if y'all have any questions, any ideas, any videos that y'all want to see, please let me know. That's why I do a Q&A every week on my Instagram, even though y'all don't be wanting to ask motherfucking questions when I do them. I said I'm about to start doing it midweek then, since y'all want to act funny. But I'm laughing because since somebody wrote me on there and was like, sis, you bullied me into asking a question, so I want to ask a question from your live. I was just playing, y'all. Hold on. I know my digital products I will be making. I know I can't even read. I know my digital products I make will be unique. Nobody teaching. And that's what's up, Edward. And I'm excited for you. And just for the guys in general, like I think like y'all and I feel like that's why like inside of DWA, again, y'all, not to be talking about DWA, but I'm gonna be honest. Like I feel like that's why they felt the need to do like that like do those separate modules because all the skills apply to everybody. But like I feel like men, y'all really could make y'all like I'm not dissing us women or anything like that, but it just really is like a one thing about us females, we gonna hustle, okay? We're gonna hustle, right? But the guys, like Edward, you really can take off in this shit, bro. I'm excited for you. Whatever it is that you're doing or whatever, I hope you continue to believe in it and really and do that because I just feel like y'all space is so unique and how y'all can reach people and the impact that you can make. Hell motherfucking yeah. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Later, y'all. This was great. Okay, I'll go add you on IG. Okay, Dimples. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get my nap in, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for the likes on TikTok and the gifts and all the stuff that y'all be doing on here. Okay, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow, girl. Okay, looking real cute. Okay, nails might still be fucked up, but looking good. All right, girl. Bye.